Okay, Tom, it's been 4 years away. You're now back as a York City player. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels really good. Can't wait to get started. It's just good to finally get the papers signed and be back on board.
Because how did it feel to leave the club first time round? You were only young, but that must have been disappointing for you, being a York lad.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing, but I thought I'd go away, get some more footballing time, a bit more play time, but things don't work out like that, unfortunately. But now I have to be back. Just can't wait to get started.
Do you feel that you're coming back here now as a better player, better all-round player?
Yeah, I do. I feel like the last 3 years at Alfreton, I've learnt quite a lot, playing a lot of football in them 3 years, so I think I've come back a better player.
What's your best position these days? Because you do operate in a number of roles.
Yeah, I can operate in a number of roles. I've been, for the last stage of the season, played left back, and I feel really comfortable at left back, but I can also play centre half, which is my normal position, so I can play both positions very comfortably, so I'll be happy to play wherever I can.
And just tell us a bit about your career since you left us. Where have you been and how have you enjoyed it?
So when I left York, I went up to Gateshead, which was a good experience for a young lad. When I left, I was only 18, so it was good to get away, meet new people, new surroundings, different, but unfortunately it didn't really work out up there. And then I moved down south in the Midlands to a team called Alfreton, and for the last 3 years I've really enjoyed my football there, but now I think it's my time to move on and come back to York and help them push for promotion this season.
And throughout this, of course, you've been working at the foundation here at Bootham Crescent. Tell us about your role there and what that involved.
Yeah, so while playing for Alfreton, I've been working at the foundation, which has been excellent to work for. I've been classed as a community coach, so I've been going into schools, been doing after-school clubs, lunchtime clubs, even been doing a bit of PE coaching. But also we run our elite at night, which I've been doing, getting some valuable coaching in their experiences. So it's been all good, and I'll be missing it.
Excited at the challenge and the prospects for the coming season?
Yeah, really excited. I've seen some of the signings so far, which is really good, and I think we're going to have a massive push this year. So hopefully we'll be up there, and I know we will be with the signings we've made.
Yeah. Have you always been a York City fan?
Yeah, since I've been really young, since playing from the academy through to the youth team, I've always been a York City fan. Even when I've left, I've always been looking at the results, so they've always been in the back of my mind.
You obviously returned last season as an Alfreton player and scored against us. Was that a day of mixed emotions for you?
Yeah, it was good to come back, play at Bootham Crescent again, but when you get on the pitch it's just business as usual. But luckily enough I got my head on one and it scored, but I want to be doing it for York now this season, so we can get up the league.
Did you need much persuading to come back?
No, not really. I think the main thing to come back was be close to home. Full-time football again is just what I wanted to do, so that's what swayed my decision.
As it is your second time round, do you feel like you've got something to prove to people? I mean, been released once?
Yeah, I think I've got something to prove, because I think I'm a completely different player now from when I first here. I was just a young lad teaching his trade, but now 4 years down the line, I think I've grown up a bit, and I think I'll be more of an influence in the football club this time round.
You now go back to being a full-time professional as well, which is another incentive for you.
Yeah, it's a massive bonus. You're training day in, day out. Just playing football is what I love doing, so playing every day will be just amazing.
Do you know many of the lads in the dressing room now, or has it all changed since?
I know a few of the lads. I know Moke, who was there when I first started, and I know Russ Penn, who's just signed back. I was there with him when he was here at first time, so yeah, I know a few of the lads.
Well, nice to have you back, and all the best for the coming season.
All right, thank you.